are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 365. We're back at it again today. It's your boys Red, Coach and Armani, bringing it to you. What's going on this week? Well, we got a lot of topics from a lot of different sports areas. We're not gonna waste any time. Let's just get started right now.
All right, here we are. Welcome to the Red Rev Sports Show. We are live. Two of us are live from the ATL, and one is live from the great city of Charlotte, North Carolina, which is Armani. We are here for your show, and we just want to say welcome and good morning to everybody. How's everybody doing this morning?
Good. Good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just like I say, we want to welcome back to this cold Saturday morning. It's I don't know what temperature is, about 20 some degrees. I think maybe a little colder, but hey, we are here. We are warm, hopefully, and we are live in the studio today. Let me go right ahead and jump into my number 365. And I don't know if these guys will know, but I'm old enough that they tell me all the time to remember this guy. He's a former lineman from the Minnesota Vikings. He played for several years. He was actually the number 3 pick in the draft and was a 3-time All-Star. I mean, All-Pro. I don't call him All-Star, All-Pro from the Minnesota Vikings. Number 65, Gary Zimmerman. You have to do some research. Young people.
Okay.
Armani, you know him or heard of him?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard of him. Okay, that was solid. Okay.
Gary Zimmerman, lineman from the Minnesota Vikings. 365 for the day. We want to welcome the Reverend Knight Nation. Let's see if anybody's checked in. The VP is in the building, briefly ready to slam down the gavel to begin another 5 episode of TRRSS. Reverend Knight Nation, rise up. VP, it's good to see you here. After, excuse me, after your birthday shenanigans yesterday, I heard about the P. Diddy-like party you had, but we're not going to go into that on live there. We're going to let it slide. We know it's a ball I have for everybody. And I'm sure there'll be comments, or there may not be comments. Maybe we may want to leave that to ourselves. All right. Anybody else check in, we'll talk to them. Ladies and gentlemen that are here, and if you're looking out on the internet, please share this page. Please share this show. We need viewers. We want viewers. We welcome all viewers. If you have not seen Red Rev Sports Show, you are missing a Saturday afternoon treat. So jump right in there, share the post, hit that like button, and we're going to move on. All righty. We're going to go into our dope, nope, and cope, things we like, things we didn't like, and things we have to deal with or someone has to deal with. I'm going to start to the right of me, which is Armani. Armani, what are you doping on?
I'm a dope on this kid named Cooper Flagg. Now, the guard from Duke, I did not know that this kid was that good. I've been hearing it, but I finally got a chance to see him play on Monday. 17 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, this kid is the truth. This kid can do it all. Cooper Flagg, my dope moment. He's only going to go up. He doesn't know if he's going to return to Duke next year or just go to the NBA draft. Dude, if I were you, I'll go get my money, but that's just me. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. You're great. You are great.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for Cooper Flagg to forego his sophomore season and go on to the pros. That way my Tar Heels don't have to deal with him.
Yeah, that's right. My bad, coach. I forgot about that.
We can move on and get away from Cooper Flagg because he is a baller. He's playing exceptional ball. All right, Red, what are you doping on?
I'm doping on one, Michaela Blakes, this young, kind of cutie pie from Vanderbilt University. Man, dropping a double nickel. I mean, I tell you, women's sports have been really impressive to me lately. I mean, I got my girl I got my girl Hannah at Notre Dame with my baby Noelle Ivy. But and I got my girl Juju at USC. And then we got this girl Michaela dropping 55. It's just like it's like the women's basketball that's creating stars, man. We know how we say that with women's basketball is creating stars every year. So big ups to Michaela Blakes dropping 55. You know, we'll take notice on that, and I definitely noticed that. Keep up the good work, Michaela. I got my eye on you, babe.
All right. My dope moment goes to, and I won't believe I'm saying this because I'm not her biggest fan. I like her what she's trying to do to get better. But I'm going with Angel Reese, who got the first 2020 game in unrivaled history, 22 points, 21 rebounds. That's an accomplishment in itself. So Angel Reese, you're gonna get my dope moment for the week. Seems like Lisa Leslie working with her team to help. Stay tuned. We're gonna have to see next game and see what happens. See how she continues to try to develop herself.
Yep.
All right. Red, what's your note moment? Who gets the note today, this week?
My note moment goes to Cam Ward. Cam, I understand you want to be confident about your abilities, but I don't think all these NFL teams that you threatening are sitting back worrying about you coming to beat them in the next 10, 15 years. Cam, just focus on getting in the NFL, learning the game, executing the game, and playing well. Don't worry about seeking revenge against all the teams that's passing on you in the draft. Okay, number one, draft ain't got here yet, so you don't even know who's gonna pass on you. Number two, you focus on the wrong thing. Get revenge out your mind and get learning the NFL game, because these quarterbacks got to learn. It's different from college. You got to go in full speed, ready to learn, ready to pick up all that NFL terminology. So I just don't want Cam focus on trying to pay back the teams that drafting instead of focusing on coming in and playing well. You play well, teams will notice. But if you come in and stink up the joint because you sit back worrying about revenge, well, trust me, ain't going to be no team regretting they drafted you in. So just focus on getting in, playing well, Cam. I understand. You got your little Draymond Green, you know, I'm going to show out Peyton Manning. I'm going to show out for all the teams that pass me. But Cam, dude, you're going to be a first rounder. I doubt it's going to be that many teams that pass you anyway. So come on, focus on the right things, Cam.
All right, Cam Ward. All right, my note moment. Let's see, there's so many. Shoot. Who do I have in my note moment? Armani, I'm gonna go to you while I gather mine. What's your note moment?
I'm gonna go to Ant-Man. I'm gonna go to Anthony Edwards. Well, number one, Anthony Edwards, you need to have some kind of. I understand you're gonna be you, but when you're talking to the president or former president of the United States, you need to have a little bit more class, sir. I don't know who your publicist is or who helps you with your image, but when you around, you know, politicians and mayors and stuff like that, man, you got to have a little bit more class, and you got to watch what you say, and you got to have a little bit more respect. I'm just in, you know, you going at a fan the other night. It's just your image needs to change. I'm not. Listen, I don't know who your publicist is or your image consultant. You gotta change, man. I mean, it's not a good look. It's not a good look how the way you were interacting with President Obama, and then you come out the other night heckling at a fan. Come on, man, you got to stop that.
Yeah, and then all the kids he having, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm hearing about you trying to force women to have abortions and stuff like, dude.
Yeah,
you see, this is why I give LeBron so much credit for his off the court. Like,
yeah,
dude, we ain't heard. No, these players, man, it's always some scandal with them. And it's bull crap. And yeah, that's why Anthony don't want to be the face of the NBA. Of course you don't, because you know you full of crap, dude. So
yeah,
right now I'm not even a fan no more, dude. Do what you want to do. I'm not worried about Ant-Man no more. I just don't, like you say, I don't like none of his off the court antics. I don't even know what happened with Obama, but if you talking about it, must have been something bad. And then I saw last night he get into it with a fan. Halftime coming, he can't even get in the locker room at halftime. He jawing back and forth. A fan. I'm like, Ant, what are you like? Yeah, from last year to this year, this dude, his popularity and just overall aura has just taken a complete dump, man.
Yeah. You gotta, it's not good.
Get your stuff together, Ant.
Yeah, it's not a good look. You ready, Coach?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I can't hear y'all, so I'm gonna do some construction while y'all keep the show going.
Okay, go ahead.
If y'all can hear me, we're gonna move on to the coat moment, and my coat moment goes to one. I didn't see this. I saw it and I was just stunned. LeVar Ball. LeVar had a amputation on his foot. And I hate that for him. I mean, I ain't got nothing against him, but I hate that happening to anybody. He had to get his foot amputated. I think it was because of diabetes or something like that. I think that's what they said. But I'm hoping that LeVar can cope with that. So my cope moment goes to LeVar Ball for his situation. Hope he recovers well. All right, Armani, what's your cope moment?
My coat moment is my 76ers just coming up the rear. I mean, I don't know. Well, I know what needs to be done. And we all know what needs to be done. They just don't want to do it. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Rev didn't even get his season tickets this year. Hey, listen, I'm tired, man. As a Sixers fan, and I'm different because the rest of the Sixers fans are Eagles fans too, so they kind of in the bliss right now. They kind of like, okay, whatever. I'm not worried about the 76ers right now. Hey, we living on this Super Bowl we just got for the city. But as a fan on the outside looking in, listen, it's time. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing the same old thing. I don't know what the owner needs to do, but hey, listen, time is a ticking, and the Embiid is getting more. He's getting older. It's just time, man. It's time to cut ties. I don't know how you gonna do it. I don't know how it can get done, but it's time to cut ties. We tired. Get some trade assets. Build around Maxey. Get some draft capital, but it's time because it's come to that point. And then also Paul George, he's barely. Listen, it's just becoming a mess. It's becoming a big mess. Let's get rid of the mess and start over.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about the rant. My bad, y'all.
Hey, I understand, man. I agree. I just don't, they got. I mean, Embiid, this thing it just failed. It's the process has failed. Dude, y'all never gonna win a championship with Embiid lead the way.
Nope.
Maxey is the best asset y'all have, and eventually he's gonna want out because he keep putting up with all this, and you don't want to get to the point where Max is asking out because then it's gonna really be over. Because George is done, Embiid he's almost done. Time for him to go.
He might as well be. Yeah.
And Nick Nurse probably gonna get fired. I can say Six is gonna be a lottery team. They're gonna be a perennial lottery team soon.
Yeah, I ain't gonna blame Nick Nurse because he kind of came into the mess, even though he'll be a casualty. But he came into the mess, so I'm not even mad about Nick Nurse. I mean, he's just like, well, what you want me to do? Can nobody stay healthy? I mean, I can only coach so much. So
and that Paul George, man, that was ridiculous. $200 million. I mean, man. And then
just
you resign Embiid.
Yeah.
Embiid, I don't even understand resigning. Dude, I don't know what's going on in Philly.
Yeah.
And Embiid talking about
they got the Eagles to cheer for, so yeah.
Yeah, right. In the Philly.
I don't know.
Because he talking about his knee need more operations. Like, dude, you just retire. It's gonna get to the point where you just need to retire.
Yeah. But go ahead with your coat, Red.
My coat kind of similar to yours, just with another player. CP3. Lord have mercy. Man, I don't know how much longer the NBA is gonna put up with this dude and his
y'all gonna have to keep the show going.
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Just stay there and can come and just host us. We got it. But yeah, CP3, yeah, man. I mean that crap he pulled in the NBA skills challenge, and that first of all, that was just completely ridiculous. Then you bring poor Wemby into that mix. I don't know what you're gonna embarrass him for, a young kid like that, pulling that crap, man. That was ridiculous. And then this week you get into it with Kevin Garnett to the point Garnett wanted to whoop your butt, man. Dude, I am CP3. It's time to go, man. You're not gonna win a ring no time soon. It's time to retire. Go be on ESPN with Stephen A. and the rest of the knuckleheads. Just, dude, time to retire. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good run. I just, CP3, he's one of the better basketball players, one of the better point guards of our time. And, you just got to understand. I mean, you got to know when it's time to go. Yeah. And it's okay. You got to know when it's time to let go. And right now, CP3, along with, some of your counterparts, hey, listen, it's okay. It's okay to just let go because, listen, it's a lot of greats that didn't get a ring. You're still great. You're still an all-time great. I will give you that. So just let it go. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see here. Now we got to go to the comments.
Up the comments?
I don't think it'll let me. Hold on. Let's
'cause
see.
I got topics on my thing, so I got them cool.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me pull up the comments.
It's okay. I can go back to Facebook and just read them.
Oh yeah, no, here we go. I see the comments. Okay.
You got 'em?
Yeah. We only had one, and then Dante Armstrong. He said, "What exactly did he say wrong to Obama?" He said he was the truth. What's wrong? I mean, so when you're talking to certain people in politics, especially when you talking about presidents, Secretary of Defense, Joint Chiefs of Staff, is sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You just got to have a little bit more. You got to have a little bit more class, because you got to know how to say stuff, and you got to know how to word it. It's not what he said, it's just how he says certain things. I'm just like, okay, he needs a little bit more. He needs a little bit more cachet when he's talking about, when he's talking to very important, prestigious people. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I don't think what he said was wrong. But, when you're talking to people of prestige, you got to have a little bit more class.
Oh, you just sounding like his usual self?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just sounding like you can say it's a reach, but I mean, I'm just saying what my thoughts on it were. I just think that when you're talking to certain people, you got to have a certain cachet, and you can't, it's a reason they put you through. Sometimes they put you through public speaking when you going through and you're in the NBA and you have to sit through classes. I mean, it's a reason for that. It's a reason they put you, and you have a publicist. It's a reason they put you through stuff like that. It's for your image. But I digress. We'll move on.
Well, I agree. Ant-Man. Well, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Rev. You good? I mean, Red, you good?
Yeah, I'm saying Ant-Man definitely. I mean, you got a point, Ant-Man. If you talking to Obama crazy, dude, because I already know how you sound. Like I say, I just don't agree. You're right. You need to express yourself a little better. Cause you be sounding like some regular beatboxing Soul Train type American Bandstand ninja, man. When you be talking, dude, just like I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I don't care, like you like one of them Last Dragon type, guys holding the radio, just beat bopping down the street, man. Come on, man. What Armani is saying, just show some professionalism, especially when you're dealing with.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for, Red. Show some professionalism.
Nature. Yeah. And like I said, you already not showing professionalism off the court. You already got 3-4 kids. All of them probably got different moms that you got to deal with already at 22 years old. And they like you going to stop messing around with the lady. So, man, I may look up in the next 3 or 4 years, you might be Nick Cannon over here, man. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, dude. That's not what you want, Ant-Man. Unless you willing to spend all your Supermax, all your NBA money, gonna be going to child support. And that what you want? So you're not impressing me. I don't know who you're impressing by banging all these little internet models or whatnot. Like I say, dude, live a life. You can enjoy yourself, but you ain't got to live recklessly, okay? Plenty of us guys, we all went to college, high school. We go out with women. We know how to have. We know you can have some fun with women, but if regular guys can have their fun, how in the world y'all rich guys can't have y'all fun and have all these consequences afterwards? That's what I don't understand it. Y'all, we can go out and have fun, no consequences, no strings. Y'all go out and have fun, dude. Y'all already half your money already gone because of one night.
Yep. And like Vincent said, wrap it up, have your fun, but wrap it up. Hey man, hey. Sometimes you get to the point where some people you just can't say nothing to, and they gotta learn the hard way. But I digress. We're gonna move on. We can sit here all day talking about Ant-Man because he's something else. But with that being said, we're gonna get into what is wrong.
Okay, you got topics good. Go ahead.
Yeah. What is wrong with the All-Star weekend?
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna let Red go first because it is getting pretty bad. I'm just being real. I mean, it's becoming a thing where it's just like Why do we even have it? Kind of like the same thing with the NFL, Pro Bowl. It's getting that bad. So, Red, I'm gonna let you go on the classic rant. I know you got something to say about this. So, what do you think about the NBA All-Star Weekend now, Red?
Like you say, it's definitely becoming watered down. It's getting to the point where players just don't care no more. And if they don't care, I don't know why in the world we care. I mean, All-Star Weekend, this used to be an event I used to look forward to. You know, after the Super Bowl, what's next? Couple of weeks, it's going to be All-Star Weekend. And it usually happen right around Valentine's Day weekend. So, you know, usually folks be booed, coupled up, hanging out, watching the All-Star Weekend together, you know, going out to eat. See some couples you see at the All-Star Weekend booed up. So this was a time when a lot of couples would come public with their relationship at All-Star Weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? So this was a time, this was always a good time you look forward to. And now it's just to the point where players just look forward to this, just have a couple of days off. It's more like vacation time for them than a time to showcase the league and show what the league is all about. Because if you think about it, before the All-Star Weekend happened, most of us we all into football. Like I say, our mind is toward football because the Super Bowl just ended. So this is the time for the NBA to show we here, we ready. Second half about to begin. This is what we got. And if you look at that All-Star Weekend, let's say I'm a new guy coming into the NBA. If what I saw last weekend was you trying to advertise what you got, I am sorely not impressed, man. Not impressed by the three-point contest. They have no real shooters in it. Steph Curry, the hometown host of the event, he didn't even participate in it. I already told you the travesty with the skills competition with CP3 and Wemby leading that off, starting that off with a bad look. Even though I did like that they allowed the rookies to participate and let the rookies battle some of the veteran players. I think that was a good idea. But slam dunk contest, they pretty much call that the Zach McClung show right there because he's the only one that pretty much showed up for it. So I mean, you got four contestants and only one showed up. So the slam dunk contest is pretty much just becoming obsolete. And then the game on Sunday, it was a little bit better than the previous games, but still, you know, you had a lot of, like you say, you had a lot of the guys that didn't play. Most of the stars didn't really take it seriously. It was mostly just players coming down, dunking or shooting threes. No real defense is played. And it's like you think fans can't tell when y'all playing, giving it your all, and when you just going through the motions, we can obviously tell you guys were just going through the motions. So, like I say, if you're not going to really care, if you're not going to play hard and try hard, why even show up? Why even publicize the event? It's going to get to the point where if you guys don't care, we're not going to care, and the All-Star Weekend is going to become extinct eventually.
Yeah. And I'm going to jump in there. Hey, I think the NBA, even in its totality, is losing its competitive edge.
Right.
It is losing its competitive edge. I mean, let's go back to the 2010s, right? When Kobe was alive and playing, Garnett, Pierce, Prime Melo, they were all playing in the All-Star game and they were competing at a high level.
Right.
Nobody's competing at a high level anymore. Yeah. He blocked his shot, I think, twice in one of those All-Star games.
All over.
Yeah.
He made everybody on his team play defense.
Exactly. The NBA, especially in the All-Star break, they're losing its competitive edge. We haven't had a proper dunk contest. I'm probably since back to maybe 2015, 2016 when Zach LaVine jumped over the car, and before then it was Blake Griffin. It's just the competitive edge is being lost.
With Aaron Gordon,
Zach LaVine. He jumped over the car too. So I'm just like, the NBA has to come up with something to do better and find out how can we make this more competitive and make the players get into, hey, how can we do this? How can we make this better? Because you're losing viewership, for one. You're losing viewership, and you're losing a lot of fans when it comes to the All-Star game because there's no energy, there's low effort. You got people like, we're going to talk about this in a little bit, LeBron is coming out and taking pictures and going to the sideline. I mean, there has to be a standard with everything. There's no standard with it anymore. No standard. So we got to do better. No leadership, no nothing. I mean, I get it.
LeBron, it's on you. I mean, if you still the face of the NBA, dude, you got to take a hit because they following your lead. If you already coming out saying I'm not playing in the All-Star game, well then, okay, it's really not going to be taken that seriously right at that point once you say you're not playing because most of the folks coming to watch you and certain other players. Steph, you not in the three-point contest? Dude, what are we looking at the three-point contest for then if you're not in? No Klay Thompson, no, Dame Lillard participated, but man, Steph, this was a time to put on a show. Even the WNBA player said they didn't even want any part of it. Caitlin declined, Sabrina declined. It's like, man, y'all not even exciting for them to even show up anymore. So, yeah, like you say, Adam Silver, you got to do something. Now, I heard floated was have Team USA versus the international team on the All-Star game. Have the international players versus USA. Now, I would love that because
I would love to see that.
Players would get beat down.
Yeah. No. What's your thoughts on it, Coach? I'll let you go.
No.
What's your thoughts?
No, you just said the sentence a few minutes ago. The USA wants to avoid a loss. I mean, look at the international players: Giannis, Jokic, Gilgeous-Alexander. Those guys going against the United States players. It would be ugly right off. It would be close for a minute, but then the USA players would stop playing defense, and then here we go.
Well, then that would prove to them, to everybody else, that the USA players don't care no more if they let the international players beat them. So that'll be a bad look on them. So if that's what they want, personally, fine. But we got to do something. We got to get competition back in All-Star weekend. I think this might go forward with having Team USA versus the international team. And now we're going to see who really out there playing hard.
Can
you bring up the comments?
The reason that it's going like that is because of one man, Adam Silver. David Stern would have never put up with some of the stuff that these cats do.
I agree.
He would have never done nothing. David Stern would have been fining and doing all kind of stuff. He'd be like, "Oh, that's what y'all want to do."
And I see Adam Silver so lackadaisical. I even said he need to bring the professionalism back to the game, dude. Bring the suits back. Why all of a sudden you told coaches they can't wear suits no more? I want my coaches on the sideline looking professional. Bring professional back. All the I don't want to look at jogging suits and all these little warm-up suits from coaches, man. I be looking at Udaya Doka, man. He look like he about to go beat somebody down with what he be wearing on the sideline sometimes. I swear he might well throw on a gold chain and some brass knuckles the way he be looking over there. Coach, he be looking, I swear, you Doka like he want to whoop a player. He ready for a player to talk trash to him because he better beat you down. That's why they play hard at Houston because they feel that man right there. But I want to see the suits back. Let's get these coaches back in suits. Players, when they don't play, put them in button collared shirts like David Stern. Show some professionalism. I think with professionalism comes competition.
Well, I can truly tell you.
It's over there like it's just a party. I can wear my jogging suit.
Like it's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all.
As far as the suits idea, me being a former coach, I say no. Do you imagine how many suits we got to go through? I don't know about that. We had
Coach.
Suits. No.
Let's put it in context too.
I've just thrown a couple of shirts and maybe the same 2 ties every week, man. Go just buy your shirt, buy your 3 ties, wear them different things, buy your one little sports coat. We ain't gonna know the different coach. You gotta mix it up.
They ain't gonna show you, but 2-3 times anyway.
Yeah.
So
I look at it, the coach, one of them crazy coaches that dressed up. By the end of the second half, if they losing, the tie gonna be loose. it's gonna be coming off. The
I know.
shirt gonna be
That's what I like to
unbuttoned.
see. I like to see. I like to see the tie be all out of place. The collared shirt be unbuttoned. See your sports coat be off. I like when they take it off and slam it to the ground like God. But
Yeah.
I just say I think that brings some excitement back.
The passion for the
come back.
game, man. We
Yeah,
miss the
pit stains
passion
everywhere. Pit stains.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let me go over the
Coach,
comments. Let
can
me
you bring up the
scroll
comments?
back.
There's a few of them.
All right. Dante said, I agree with what Red said about Ant-Man. Dante said he didn't talk crazy. He just said that he's the truth. Ant-Man is one of those cats that you can take the kid out of Southwest Atlanta, but you can't take Southwest
Stuff
Atlanta out
like
of the kid.
out of the kid.
You got to get. That's why he don't want to be the face of the NBA, because he know he'll slip up with an F or an S or something like that in a hot minute. So
Yeah.
he can't talk like he want to if he was the face of the NBA. The VP said, "Wrap it up, have your fun, but wrap it up." Now they ain't gonna ever do that. He said Tyreek Hill and Anthony Edwards are the epitome. I keep saying epitome of idiocy in Black America.
For real.
Shaking
How
my
many
head.
kids Tyreek Hill got? Like 11? Man,
Yeah,
he got a lot of them.
he think that contract gonna be able to hold off on him. Good luck. You won't be spending none of your money. And VP, I agree. Adam Silver is the first thing that's wrong. You have a dunk contest winner that's not on the NBA roster. Make that make sense.
If you ain't on the roster, you can't be in the contest. Yeah, they need to have that a rule. If you're not on the active roster, you can't be in the contest. And get to the point, if you're not an all-star, we don't want you in. You just cancel the dunk contest. We're not gonna put famous people in there.
And I mean, now when you say that, I'm gonna stay with that for a minute. Coach Mac McClung made more money in the All-Star game than he making his contract.
Yep.
And that's crazy. But Jay Morant, I call him Jay Morant, Giannis, Zach LaVine, all y'all texting each other talking about
I'm here.
If you get the contest, I'm gonna get in the contest and all that stuff. We gonna see. Now, you done put yourself out there. We gonna see. We gonna call you bluff. You said you gonna participate. We'll see. We'll put you out there.
Yeah.
And let's go for next year.
I said that they declined. Remember LeBron saying he was gonna do it?
I mean, go back to the All-Star game. Jordan participated, Kobe participated, Dominique Wilkins. Just roll them all off, and even Spud Webb now. None of these guys want to participate because I think it's an ego thing. They're afraid they're gonna lose. Well, I mean, it's all fun.
That's my whole point. So why should we take them serious as real competitors then? They a bunch of little pussy cats and take away cats. That's what they really are. Because are you scared? What you mean you scared you gonna lose? You an NBA player. Get out there and compete. If you lose, you compete. What you mean?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I'm scared. What's up, Ron? Appreciate you joining us today, buddy. But yeah, I'm scared to compete in an all-star contest because of my brand. That's a lame excuse, and that's why I say these players. That's why I'm posting the Kobe stuff every day, because these players, they just don't understand what that guy, the type of aura that man brought to everywhere he went. I mean, competing at the highest level all the time. And it wasn't just Kobe Armani, like you say, Hakeem, Garnett, Duncan, all
Allen Iverson. Even Allen Iverson, he played the game like it was his last. I mean,
those players back there, those were the players I respected in the NBA. I ain't got no respect for a lot of these players in today's game. Like I said,
the passion is gone.
LeBron, who you really respect in today's game? I mean,
go back a little way further to my boy. I saw Kareem participating in a dunk contest, and all he had was generic dunks. He had generic dunks, and he said, "I'm going to participate anyway because that's what I'm supposed to do."
Kareem was in the contest?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the players we want to see.
And here, the VP said Larry Legend had a bad back competing in the three-point contest. See, nobody can tell me anything bad about Larry Bird, because when Larry Bird jumped up and got in a game. Somebody dared him, excuse me, to shoot left-handed the whole game. He scored 24 points shooting left-handed. You can't tell me nothing about Larry
Yeah,
Bird.
that you talking about commitment and competitive edge. That's competitive edge right there.
Yeah, and Bird used to punk all of them, telling them, walking to the locker room last, talking about which one of y'all gonna finish second in the 3-point contest. And all of them looked like, huh? And by the time they looked up Bird was in first place by a 7, they were like, yeah, he told the truth. Probably scared a lot of them, didn't want to get back in there anymore. All right.
That was supposed to be Steph at his home. What's the point of having an All-Star game at the Chase Center, Steph, if you're not gonna participate? See, Steph got to take a little heat too, because that was a bad look for Steph not participating in the 3-point. You laying over there all on Aisha lap. Yeah, man, look, y'all could do all that at home now. You always just showing up just so we can see y'all over there hugging and kissing. I know it's Valentine's Day weekend, but Steph, you got a job to do, buddy. Your job is to be hosting this event by participating in the 3-point contest. Aisha gonna be there when you get off work. She ain't going nowhere. Like, she just made an announcement this week where she said, Coach, like, my kids, my marriage come for my kids. So obviously, Steph, you got you a worthy woman, man. She even put her relationship with you over the kids. So y'all could have done all that at home. And Steph, you was supposed to be hosting this event, man. So bad look for LeBron, bad look for Steph, bad look for all of you NBA players this week. Got to do better, because all this was a bad look.
Yeah, the VP said there's no edge, zero competitive edge. They're paid more to do less, which is true. That's true. They are paid more to do less. But you know, like I said, David Stern, VP said, rolling over in his grave, looking at this mess, and Adam Silver.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to be one of those guys that's not liked. You're just gonna have to lay down some rules and let them cats know. Hey,
you know, Adam Silver.
I mean, honestly, you the commissioner. You supposed, you the commissioner. Ain't nobody supposed to like the. I mean, the commissioner. Look at Roger Goodell gets booed every time he come out for the draft. So I mean, you're not supposed. Sometimes in the leadership positions, you have to lay down a law, and you're not gonna always be liked. But long as you're respected, hey.
And I mean, look at Gary Bettman, the commissioner of the National Hockey League. He can't present a trophy. They can't stand it. But Gary Bettman get them crowds in there. Like that Canada USA game, he pushed that and got them crowds in there and everything. They came up with that four league tournament. He got filled stands up. I mean, he don't care about you booing him. He gonna get paid. Roger Goodell get $1 million every time he walks somewhere. He's gonna get paid. Forget what y'all talking about.
And Rob Manfred in baseball. He not that like, but he tried to improve the game.
Yep.
I think he took a hit with that. Oh, my bad, Coach. Go ahead.
Yeah, the NBA is failing the economics 101, supply and demand. The supply is high and low quality, and there's waning demand for the product. And he said, not for those TV contracts. The TV contracts he think they're really and truly for the international exposure. Probably so. International getting those international guys are coming in. Speaking of international guys, and this is off the subject, and I'm gonna go to Red because Red, you know more than everybody. Why didn't the Los Angeles Lakers get Dwight Howard?
I think they just letting that train just go ahead and pass. I mean, he's up for the Hall of Fame this year, pretty much. I mean, when you about to go into the Hall of Fame, you pretty much done. So it's no point of opening that card again. Now, if he was out here, if he wasn't up for the Hall of Fame, he was just out here doing nothing, relaxing, and he was working out, telling teams, if you need me, bring me in. They probably would have brought him in for a workout. But when you closer to the Hall of Fame induction than you are your playing days, it's time to let you just go on to the Hall of Fame. So it's over. I think he's officially retired, and I think we moving on. I think they probably wanted somebody younger anyway. They made a mistake with Alex Lynn, but
yeah. I mean, you gotta listen. I mean, it would have been a good option, but at this point in his career, no. Now, I would have loved to see Michael Williams go there, from Charlotte, but he couldn't pass a physical. But he's playing, which I don't understand. But anyway, man, we gonna we gonna move along to the LeBron, all the Queen antics, even upsetting his biggest fans. I know. I'm gonna let you go ahead, Red. I know you got something to say about this one.
This was mostly to it, because I saw Rev criticizing LeBron this week for not participating in the game, and a lot of other fans had an issue with LeBron sitting out and not giving up his spot to a more deserving player, because they was like, he knew ahead of time that he wasn't gonna play, and if you knew that, why wait to the hours before the game began or the night before the game to tell the commissioner, no, I'm not gonna be able to play, because now it's too late to add a roster spot, or too late to add a more deserving player who could have, got some exposure for his brand and his name out there, So I think that was the issue. I really wanted Rev's take on this issue, but he's not here. But you a LeBron fan, so you can give me your take. LeBron, are these things that LeBron is doing later in his career that he's being criticized for? Do you think it's fair to criticize him or foul?
Nah, it's very fair. I mean, it's getting to a point where I love LeBron James. I think he's one of the best players that ever played the game. I'm not going to say he's the best, but people are getting tired of the off the basketball court antics. Yeah, one of them. Listen, we want to watch you play basketball, man. We don't. It's becoming annoying, and I get it. I'm just being for real. It's becoming very annoying. Yeah. Why would you take up a spot knowing that somebody else can have that spot in the All-Star game, knowing that you're not going to play? I mean, I can't wrap my hand around that, or what the context is of behind it. I mean, is it because you want more attention? I get it. All eyes on LeBron. He's the face of the league, but dude, when it's all said and done, if you're not going to play, why are you even taking pictures with the starters? I don't understand that. You're not playing
with no uniform on.
With no uniform on. Now, if you're gonna take a picture, at least put your uniform on, man.
Right.
All of this is just it's diva-ish. It's borderline childish too.
Same thing too. They say Ant-Man did the same thing.
Right. So I just don't understand. It's just becoming a Hollywood story. That's really what it's becoming. I mean, it's getting away from basketball, and it's starting to become more about podcast and what he said, she said. Man, just play the game. Just play the game. We watch the game to get away from that stuff. But you're bringing it to the game because you want more attention. LeBron, come on, man. Come on. You can't call yourself you the greatest and you're doing silly stuff like this. It's not feasible, and it doesn't make sense. I don't understand what's going on with these players today. I can't wrap my head around it. Maybe it's it's real devious what he did. I know it's about to change, but you got to get away from the Hollywood fans, man.
Y'all don't get paid. So when you got players at the end of the bench making $10 million a year, like say the 6, 7, 8 man on team making $8, $9 million a year. When stars making 20, 30 million, you got some contracts. I heard some contracts is gonna be 70 million, man. Some of these players making a lot of money annually. Yeah. And I'm just talking about when you got the big stars making a lot of money annually, and in the second tier stars, shoot, these guys, they making big money. So it's just a lot of entitlement. There's a lot of entitlement, a lot of spoiled brats in the NBA. And like I say, I hate to say LeBron, you leading the pack, man, but they following your lead, man. Yeah, if you load management, they gonna load management. If you was out there busting your butt, then trust me, a lot of them will feel guilty. They not busting their butt. So it's all about they follow the face of the league, and the face of the league right now. I understand you've been playing 22 years, you're 40 years old, you do what you want to do, you bounce to your own beat of the drum. But LeBron, a lot of these players still look up to you. They can't do what you do, and think they're not gonna get criticized. Whereas you've been playing for a long time, people might give you a pass. These other players ain't gonna get a pass. So and now all of y'all gonna get criticized now. So like I say, it's bad for the league. The NBA definitely needs to do something. And it's not even a LeBron issue anymore, because LeBron gonna be retired in a year or two. And we still gonna have these issues in the NBA. So Adam Silver, you definitely need to get on the ball and get ready, because I don't know what you're gonna do when LeBron and Steph retire, man. Because you got to be ready to make this league a competitive league for years to come without your two best competitors. So
yeah.
I mean, man, with LeBron, see, when people say fair, I go to Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins said, a fair is a place where they judge pigs. Yeah, that's what fair is. You know, I ain't going with fair. It ain't always fair. You know, it's going to be magnified 350 times because it's him. If it's like you said, with anybody else, wouldn't be a lot said. Now, I saw a video somebody showed me. He's not the first person to take a picture without a uniform. I ain't gonna knock him for that, because if he was the first one, I get him. But he ain't the first one. I've seen going back in the days where some of those cats got on the picture and didn't have a uniform on. But the whole thing is like y'all said, it's all about the timing. If you knew you were not gonna play, a cat like Norman Powell, who had really not ain't played in any All-Star game, was sitting right out there waiting for a phone call. Come on, we need you. You're going to be on the All-Star team. Come on and play. I mean, you waiting a day before the game or an hour before the game, and some say, I'm not going to play. You don't get votes for that.
No.
That's not a good look. Not any kind of way. If you had said it like a couple of days before and they were able to get Norman Powell in, then we don't have this conversation. It's a done deal. You know, if they're able to get a sub in there for you, you know, we moving on. And I know one of y'all, like I said, Anthony Edwards did the same thing. But right now, Anthony Edwards is not a face of the NBA, and nor will he be. And his announcement that he's not gonna play didn't hold weight like LeBron, because LeBron, to use a word used, often has a lot of cachet in the NBA big time. So everybody's on pins and needles. So right now, LeBron, the only thing you can do is to get this stigma of your selfish attitude off you. You gonna have to rescue some people from a burning building. That's the only way I can see you getting away from getting everybody to like you again. I mean, there's a lot of people like him, a lot of people don't. He's a polarizing player. He got fans on his side, he got fans against him, but he's always gonna be in the middle of it, no matter what. No matter what he does.
He's gonna have to make a deep run. I'm saying, to justify him not playing. If you go on a deep Lakers run, okay, we can look back and say, all right, well, you sat out the game because you wanted to rest for the second half. But if we have a bad second half and we don't capitalize on our position right now, oh yeah, this gonna look so much worse.
And see, the thing about it is, he played the next day. If you were hurt, I don't think you played that game. But you played
back to back. He played back to back.
Yeah, it don't look good. LeBron.
Yeah,
you trying to turn.
But like, okay, but like you said, if you want the rest for the second half, fine. I get that to him, but he better show. I mean, he better have an awesome second half, and especially tonight. Don't sit out the All-Star game now and come out and lose the most important game of the year so far.
Yeah. It's listen, when you, like Dante said, I like LBJ's, I like LeBron James, and these past 2 years he's been irking me. When you get to the point where your fans are getting kind of aggravated, it's like, okay, you listen, just go out there and play basketball. And if you're not gonna do that, look, Father Time is he's a knocking. He's gonna knock. I don't know if it's this year, next year. Listen, he's undefeated.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And I need
it's gonna happen
before he comes knocking.
Yeah, hopefully, you're able to go out on top with a championship. You got Luka there, so but I mean LeBron, people are getting tired. People wear out on people. I mean, especially stars like you and I mean, even Jordan when he came out, he was wearing down on people, even though Jordan wasn't doing no mess like this. But you got to get right, man. You got to get right. And hopefully you will get right second half of the season.
Armani, go you and Charlotte, go call Dante or find Dante and ask him how many LeBron James are there. He said LBJs. Is more than one? I just messing with you, Dante. I know what you meant.
I forgot Dante is in Charlotte. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's just like I said, the look is not good.
Did Dante move to Charlotte?
I thought Dante.
No, Dante live in Atlanta. He's
a
Carolina.
Oh, yeah, Panther fan. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
He live in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dante. I had to mess with you. But
okay.
I got you back, Dante. I thought you had moved. I thought you had moved to Charlotte. I was gonna say, dang, Dante finally moved to Charlotte.
All right.
I told him you stay here.
Well, that's LeBron. We're gonna jump into halftime. Halftime. When we come back, we got 5 for 5, and we got some other stuff that we're gonna roll with.
Not time for the praise report yet.
Not yet. All right.
It's coming.
We'll be back. It's halftime. Let me find the halftime clip. It's somewhere in here.
We're glad you made it back, Coach.
Yeah, I had to use the phone, so I got the link, so I'm good. All right.
We're about to go to halftime, y'all.
Come on, play, God dog it.
There you go.
There we go. We'll see y'all back in a few minutes. All right, we're back. Uh-oh. I'm not back yet until I can get that out of here. Goodbye. Nope. We're not doing that. All right. We're about to go into 5 for 5. We have 5 topics which we will discuss briefly, or it might be unlimited time today. We don't nothing big going on, so we're gonna go unlimited time today for 5 for 5. Let you get it off just 5 topics. All right, let's see here. Looking for waiting on the VP. Whenever he wants to chime in. VP, you know what you're supposed to do. All right, Dante, you in Atlanta. Way to go, Dante. I apologize. I forgot about your Carolina affiliation with the Panthers, but you are in ATL. Great
Hey
job.
Dante, they got the Carolina season tickets going for $21 a month. Hey,
See, that's a shot, Dante. I'm not saying
I seen it on Facebook. I'm just saying, it's $21 a month for season tickets. Oh man,
I would be cheaper. Nah, with Michael Penix, it ain't gonna be that cheap.
Yeah,
The vice president
it's
said
about to be expensive.
he said cue the loonies. Dante said that's too much.
Yeah. Oh
right.
man.
Let me see if I can find the music for 5 on it. All right, we got 5 on it. 5 topics. We ain't worried about time today. We're just gonna let everybody flow what they're talking about. Armani coming at you. First topic. Get ready. Are the Bengals too cheap?
Okay. So, is this about the Joe Burrow situation, right? Coach?
Yeah.
This is about the Joe Burrow situation, right?
With all the other players too.
Yeah, I mean, listen. When it comes to when you're building a team, you can't think about the price. I mean, you can because you want to manage the cap properly, and I get that. Manage the cap as best as you can. But when you're looking at it from a business perspective, some players you might have to let walk so you can succeed in other places and replace that player through the draft. So somebody like a T. Higgins, you might be able to let him walk and draft somebody else because you have a need on the defensive side of the ball. The problem is the defense. Y'all are good. Y'all got Burrow. Y'all got Chase. You got Mixon running the ball. The problem is the defense. You're giving up way too many points. Your O-line is trash. You got to give something to get something from a business perspective. I get it. You don't want to let T. Higgins go. Listen, he might have to be a cap casualty so you can suffer for the right now so you can succeed in the future. So with that being said, they are kind of being too cheap when it comes to Joe Burrow. Listen, the price for the quarterback today, yesterday's price is not today's price. You're going to have to pay these quarterbacks. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Quarterbacks, defensive ends, O-linemen, you got to pay them. You got to have a quarterback to win in the league. You got to have somebody to protect the quarterback. And the defensive ends, and the D-line, you got to have the trenches. Look at what the Eagles just did. Y'all being too cheap when it comes to Joe Burrow. You got to pay Joe, and you got to pay Jamar. I mean, you got to pay these guys. Pay them and invest in the defense.
Red.
Okay. Well, yeah, our money, what our money said is right. Look, when you got a quarterback like Joe Burrow, you're not gonna be able to keep everybody. And you made a huge mistake of letting Chase get to the contract here when you could have re-signed him last year, and now it's gonna cost you almost $30 or $40 million a year to keep Chase, which you have to do. So I'm sorry, T. Higgins, you're gonna have to take a walk, buddy. Appreciate you, but they have to bring Trey Hendrickson back on defense. So
yeah,
Chase and Hendrickson have to be your priorities over Higgins. I'm sorry. You got to have that. I mean, Hendrickson led the NFL in sacks last season, so you can't let him get away, especially when you don't have nothing else on defense. You already let Jesse Bates get away, so then Hendrickson get away. That will be a bad sign for already bad defense. You're pretty much telling all your defensive players we can play our butts off, but when it comes time to pay somebody, you're gonna let us walk and just worry about the offense. Okay, so you gotta take care of Henderson just to send a sign to your defense that playing hard matters. Man led the NFL in sacks last year. He got to be taken care of. Chase got to be taken care of. Higgins, sorry, is going to be the odd man out. And look, when you got a quarterback like Joe Burrow, You can find a receiver, man. Don't come crying to me about receivers when you got a quarterback like Joe Burrow. You can go get a ninja at the YMCA that can catch a couple of passes. Joe Burrow can get 800 yards out of them. So quarterbacks like Joe Burrow are the priority, not Higgins. Yeah, Chase is a priority because he's one of the top receivers in the league. But after Chase, I'm sorry, no other receiver is going to be a priority, okay? You got to take care of Hendrickson, and you got to invest more in this defense. So, yeah, you got a cheap owner, Mike Brown, one of the cheapest owners in sports. Yeah, he made this mess. But the reality is you got to take care of Chase, and you got to take care of Hendrickson. Higgins, sorry, buddy. There are casualties in the NFL sometimes, and you're one of them. But don't worry, buddy. Not the Reds, the Commanders and one of these other teams gonna be calling you, buddy. You gonna end up on a good team, Higgins. I don't know what you're worried about because it's teams that need wide receivers. The KC might even come calling. So don't worry, Higgins. You gonna end up in a good situation. But I know you want to win in Cincinnati, but this the NFL. It's life sometimes. You don't always get it how you want it. But you will get paid and you will end up with it in a nice situation, Higgins. We moving on.
There it is.
Yeah, I think that your Bengals are doing the right thing by being cheap. Continue to do what you're doing, Bengals. It's rewarding you big time. Don't try to change because people are upset. Let them be upset.
Because you got to give something to get something. Yeah, you're not going to see that. A lot of people think that you're going to be efficient everywhere.
Nah, money. You and me both know this is Coach's division hater rant. He don't give a doggone with the Bengals.
You're right.
He could tell us that the Bengals are getting
He don't want no smoke.
You know why he chives in. Yeah.
He don't want no smoke. Man. I get it. I get it.
If anything, Coach probably hope Joe Burrow gets so mad that he asked out so he can come to Pittsburgh. Ain't that right, Coach? You would love Burrow in Pittsburgh.
Burrow ain't leaving Cincinnati. They'll pay him.
They gonna pay Burrow. Yeah.
All right. Next topic. Bobby Portis suspended for anti-drug violation. What say you, Red? What does this do to Milwaukee?
Being that they in the East, it may not hurt them too much to where they won't fall that far out. I still think they're gonna make the playoffs now. Now, what seed they gonna be, that remains to be seen. But I think I heard he'll be back. I think he'll be back in April. So he'll be back right before the playoffs start. So as long as Milwaukee right around that, if they just stay where they at, they'll be fine. It's a bad look for Portis. Man, dude, you gotta know what you're putting in your body. I'm sick of these athletes coming up with these weak excuses. I didn't know. I thought it was a mistake. I didn't know what I was putting up. Dude, if you take these supplements and all this stuff daily, then you should know what you're putting in. Just admit your mistake so we can move on. I got time for you to play Bobby, the innocent Portis. But like I say, he'll be back before the playoffs start. I think Milwaukee will be okay. And I'm not listening to Bobby and no more of his whack excuses. Just take a little suspension, go home, work out, play PlayStation, look at TV. And we'll see you in a month, Bobby. Later.
Go on, Marty.
And his excuse was funny. He was like, I didn't know what I was taking. Dude, look, when you get everybody in here, that's got a prescription. Everybody in here. I've got prescriptions, Red. Everybody in here got prescriptions. It'll tell you what you're taking. So what do you mean? You know exactly. Come on, man. Come on. You read. Everybody can read.
Read the bottle.
Read the bottle that you're taking the prescription on, dude. You knew what you was doing. Listen, it's okay. Even if it was a mistake, just say, hey, I messed up. Even though I highly doubt that you did know, you knew, because we all get prescriptions and it tells you exactly what it is. And if you don't even know what's in it, you can always go on these things, these $1,000 devices we got called phones, and tell you what's in the medicine. So you
can call the NBA league and ask them, is this an acceptable?
Is this safe? Is this safe for me to take?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hate when they come with excuse. If you not sure what you taking, NFL, baseball, NBA, you better have the league on speed dial so you can call
the team doctor. Call the team doctor.
Like, I got such and such. Is this safe? Is this under NBA protocol? If not, you know not to take it.
Exactly. But that's all I got on that, man. You know, they know better.
Well, there's a person that is affecting that didn't even take it, but it's affecting him big time, and that's Giannis. Because Giannis is telling the Bucks, if y'all ain't competitive, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And now they could lose
some games.
Baby.
Come on, baby. We'll take you, baby. Come on.
And the thing is, I mean, Coach, you also have to justify. You gotta justify trade for Damian Lillard at this point, because I'm turning my eyes, I'm squinting my eyes a little bit like everybody else, like, and I hate to go off topic a little bit, but I'm squinting my eyes at the Bucks. I'm like, y'all got Giannis, y'all got Dame. I'm like, what's the problem? They need to at least make the finals this year or next year. I mean, I get it, Boston is good, but listen, y'all need to be competitive and y'all need to make the finals one of these 2 years. Or if I was Giannis, I agree, I'm out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If they gonna make it this year, I hope he asks out this year so we can go and bring him to LA. Because really, it's gonna be 2 years with Dame. You bought Dame over last year for y'all to make the finals. You failed. Now he's back again this year. You got a good coach. You got Rivers over there. If y'all can't make it work, then if y'all can't make it work with Rivers, Dame, Giannis, Bobby, Brook Lopez, it ain't gonna work, dude. You even bought Kyle Kuzma over there. So you got weapons. So yeah, Giannis, if it don't work, we'll be ready for you in LA, baby. We'll be ready.
Well, Giannis, the Bucks made a mistake trading away Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton, bless his heart, he can't stay on his feet. And he's in the.
Can y'all imagine Luka and Giannis on the same team?
It's not gonna. They're not gonna do that. The NBA gonna block it. They'll try something. Speaking of blocking, Wembanyama is out for the season. He discovered he had a blood clot in his shoulder, and they're gonna keep him out and get him ready for next season. Your thoughts, Armani?
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, because I mean, some blood clots sometimes they can become deadly. I don't think people understand that. So, I mean, what's the Spurs record? They weren't even playing for anything in this year anyway. So, were they? Because
they were playing competitive. I don't know.
They're right around 500.
Yeah.
Oh, they're right around 500. Okay, well, still, you got to
play for a playoff spot.
It's kind of like when Jordan broke his ankle in the 80s, and they said we're gonna sit him out because we have to protect our investment that we made. So yeah, I mean, at this point, sit him out. It's fine. You weren't winning no championship. You weren't going to the conference finals anyway. So just to save face to say you went to the playoffs, okay. But keep your investment. You gotta protect your investment for the long term. I mean, it's business.
I read.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, go ahead and sit him out now. The second year, I mean, he's already established himself. To me, he's proven the draft pick was worthy. He was averaging 24 and 11. So he definitely was having a solid season. But yeah, you can't risk anything worse happening. You gotta get that under control. So yeah, go ahead and sit down. Like I say, 24 and 30. Y'all weren't gonna make a deep playoff run this year. If y'all were in the middle of it, then I can understand you probably using the blood thinners. Maybe have them sit out a couple of weeks and see if the blood thinners would be effective. But being that y'all are completely out of it, yeah, go ahead, get this rest. Let what's the kid Fox? Let Fox continue to ingratiate himself in the offense. So when we come back next year, Fox can lead him. He'll be a better leader, because CP3 gonna be gone. So it's really gonna be the Wemby and Fox show next year. So by then, Fox will be more ingratiated in the offense, and then y'all be ready to go on a run next year.
Well, full disclosure, I can tell you from firsthand knowledge, blood clots are nothing to play with. Because I know, and I'll speak for me, when I was in the hospital, that I had to get a heparin shot every day to prevent blood clots. Because they told me just that I had to do that every day. There was no excuse. I couldn't say, no, I don't want one. They were like, no, you're going to get this. So for him and his overall health, luckily it hadn't spread anywhere. It's isolated. So that's a good thing. They can attack that and get him back to health, let him rest, let him do what he needs to do to get that. Because I've seen blood clots stop people. And when I say stop, I mean stop. So, yeah, they caught it at the right time. Good for him. I know he's disappointed, but hopefully, and like I say, everything they'll do, he'll get better. All right.
I don't know how
Vlad Guerrero.
being that he ain't got to play with CP3 no more.
Oh, Lord. Well,
I'd be happy.
Vlad Guerrero is looking for a bag. The Blue Jays ain't giving it to him. What's going on, Red?
What's going on, the Blue Jays? You are screwing up once again. I mean, what was the point of having this deep draft with all these guys, and then when it's time to pay them, you ain't paying nobody? You messed up with Kevin Biggio. Without taking this out of money, but they're gonna bring in free agents, but you're not gonna take care of your own guys. What is that? How you bringing in free agents, paying all these free agents this money, but you're not taking care of Vlad? I'm telling you, about to lose Vlad, because we get on that market. You think the Yankees, the Mets, some of these other teams that's spending big these days ain't gonna come out to Vlad? Man, it gets to the point now, Coach. We just need to ask ourselves, how much is the bag gonna be? Because he's still in his 20s. He's still in his mid-20s, ain't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he young.
Yeah, he young, man.
He young.
This dude got to be a free agent. What?
Yeah, that's just like,
I wish the Braves didn't have a first baseman.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like saying, okay, I'm gonna draft a quarterback, and I'm gonna bring all these free agents to surround him, but I'm not gonna pay him the money that he's that. I mean, it's counterproductive. It don't make sense. What are we doing? What you mean you're not gonna pay him? You brought the free agents in here to surround him with better players so y'all can win, but then you don't want to pay the main. Listen, it don't make no sense. Blue Jays, y'all wanted them. Hey, poverty franchise. I get it. Uh-oh. You keep doing that, and you can continue to be poverty.
They got 2 rings now, so they got 2 back-to-back rings.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just what poverty franchises do. You got to pay your boy. You got to pay your boy. Just like the Braves, we had to pay Acuna. You got to pay Acuna. Yeah. The Braves, we had to pay Acuna. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to pay your boy, man. You got to pay your guy.
Yeah, you end up trading Bo Bichette. So I'm saying, you got all these players' kids, and you ain't taking care of them.
Yeah, you got to take care of them, man. If you want to continue winning, you got to take care of your people.
All right, last topic.
I don't see the Blue Jays. Man, they better hope the Yankees man, one of these other teams don't come in, because boy, you ain't gonna be. They not gonna be able to compete with them prices.
Yeah, because the Yankees don't mind paying. The Yankees, the Red Sox, teams like that, they don't mind paying no money.
Right.
All right, last topic, big topic. Who's the best player in women's college basketball?
Oh, man.
Right now, the best player.
Man.
Let's see what's going on with this game. That'll tell you.
I got to go with my girl Juju, man. Juju is just... Listen, Juju is just different, man. I think Juju, when she come into the WNBA, Juju injuries, Kaylin, I mean, it's going to be crazy. So, with that being said, I think Juju is just... She's on another level. I mean, you got the South Carolina girl. You got Hannah. I mean, my personal opinion, Juju. Juju's the best the best basketball player in women's basketball right now.
Red.
Second best. Gotta go with Hannah. 24.6 over Juju 24.4. Just by a few points. But I gotta go with my girl Noelle Ivy and her girl Hannah. Even though I love Juju. Like this battle right here, I really hope that they play each other come tournament time. But I mean, and just to keep us, you pick Juju. There's no point in me picking Juju too. So you go with Juju. I'm gonna go with Hannah. I hope they meet in the finals, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens when the battle for it all, man. Because I like both of these players right here. Like you say, I can't wait to both of them get to the league. The fact that I'm excited about these girls coming to the league to compete with Caitlin Clark and Angel and the rest of the one or two other stars they got. But hey, women's basketball is on the rise, and the WNBA is going to continue to be on the rise with players like this coming up.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I can go with Juju as well. But you look around, you got Full Wiley, you got Flora J, you got Hidalgo, you got those girls. Becker's on another level. She can be, but her surrounding players have gotten healthy. And Gino told everybody, when my girls get healthy, watch UConn. And he's proven that so far because they just boat raced South Carolina, which nobody could have bet money on, and they would do that to South Carolina girls. But, Gino has a good team. So those girls that we all mentioned are at the top of the charts right now. It's some young ones coming up. The young lady from Vanderbilt, she's coming up, Florida State. There's a couple of girls out there that are going to be good, but right now, Juju changes games. Now, I'm a critic of her because she shoots too much every now and then, but she just commands the game. Her game against UCLA was a masterpiece. I watched that game, 8 blocks.
That was sick. That was
8
sick.
blocks.
Yep.
You got to be kidding me. 38 points, 8 blocks. At one point, she outscored the whole team by herself.
Yep, sure did.
What can you say? If she wants to come out, she's gonna be the number one pick regardless. Whoever is happy, and we'll see.
And the thing about Juju is she is doggone attractive. That's what I love about her, man. She is a hottie. Woo. Have you seen that girl in heels? Man.
Yeah, she's definitely she's an eye turner. I mean, she gonna that, and then her being good. I mean, her doing what she's doing on the court. She's gonna command a lot of endorsement deals, and I think Juju's gonna be good.
That's what I'm saying. Because they gonna have if the WNBA is smart, you will have Juju all over TV on commercials. Her and Hannah and Caitlin, to have them on all the commercials, man, you gonna bring so much attention. We gonna be saying like, "Woo, who is that? Whoa!" And man, that Michaela, the girl from Vanderbilt who just dropped a double nickel. Man, look her in some heels and some makeup in the drink. Man, it is some hotties coming up in basketball and WNBA. You better take advantage of it because one thing we all know, sex sells.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. That is 5 for 5. Feel the background music. That is 5 for 5. We got 5 topics. We got unlimited time today because we got time. Let me go to the comments. I knew I forgot to get the comments. First of all, the VP says Snoop Dogg tried to tell Joe Burrow about that raggedy Bengals defense.
He did.
Henny, what's up, Henny?
He did.
The Dodgers have ruined the Major League Baseball for the foreseeable future, signing contracts to evade cap in order to have a super team destroys competition. Well, that puts a lot of pressure on them.
Wait till the season start. We can play them. Ain't nobody scared of the Dodgers.
Let's see. She also said Bengals are horrible because their defense is a joke. The VP said the Bengals missed their window when they had those triplets at wide receiver. Their Super Bowl goals became more outreach when they priced. They couldn't get it done with the duo at wide receiver. Defense let them down, which is true. All right. And as far as Bobby Portis, VP said he could have asked the pharmacist, which he didn't. For Wemby, he said sad for Wemby. Alexis Hill, good afternoon, Alexis. He said that's a bummer for the Wemby and the Spurs. I hope he will be good for next season. Dante, as far as the voting, well, not the voting, but the women's player of the year, he said Hannah Hidalgo. And he also said her backcourt mate, Olivia Miles, nice too, but he's
Yeah,
going with
she
Hannah.
is.
So, yeah, Notre Dame is the number one team in the country right now because of those two.
Yep.
So, it's going to be interesting how they move forward as far as who can carry their team to the top of the charts. Because right now, the women's college basketball tournament is looking more and more appealing than the men's.
Oh, I
And
can't wait
men,
for the women's. I cannot wait for the women's basketball tournament.
I don't know what y'all gonna do between now and then to pep your interest up. I mean, there's some good teams out there for the men, Houston, Duke, and those kind of teams, but they don't draw the
Florida,
fire.
Florida.
Florida, they don't draw the fire like the women's teams. Unfortunately for them, they got to do something. They got to be competitive. They got to have some knockdown dragouts. And somebody on another note sent a care package to Bill Self at Kansas. He gonna be bald headed by the time the season over with them losses they get. He about to pull his hair out.
Yeah,
And you a blue
yeah.
blood. I also send one to Hubert Davis fighting for his life. I'm not gonna go into that. I know the story on him. But the blue bloods, some of the blue bloods are taking it on the chin this year. That's supposed to
Yeah.
be the up in the upper echelon of basketball players. The blue bloods are not doing so well.
Well,
And
yeah. Besides Duke and Houston and all, yeah, like you said. But the rest of them, North Carolina struggling. I don't know what's going on. Villanova used to be one of the best teams. I don't know what's going on with Villanova.
not
Struggling.
Michigan State's still up there.
Yeah,
And
Michigan State's still up there.
I'm gonna tell you, who should be the coach of the year. He's a dark horse candidate right now. But Rick Pitino
Yeah.
at St. John's,
In what school?
St. John's.
St. John's, they are now 22-4 and in the top 10. When is the last time you seen St. John's even remotely? That was back in the days of Lou Carnesecca, back when he was coaching St.
Yeah.
John's.
Yeah,
So
I forgot Patino was that. Say, okay, yeah, the 10th place. Oh yeah, that's good.
Pitino is doing his job big time, so you got to give him credit.
Georgia, man, we just fell off. I thought they started off so well and just fell off.
Well,
and they play Auburn today too. Oof.
Oh Lord.
That's
Auburn
their
has
problem.
moved back into the top spot, and they're looking a little angry. So
Their SEC record is awful. That's how they fell off. They ain't been able to win in the SEC.
Yep.
Georgia is actually one of the teams that Joe Lenardi, the bracketologist, had on the back end of getting in the tournament, but I don't think it's going to happen right now.
Yeah, me neither. They had a chance. Every big game they had, they lost.
Now, if they can beat Auburn today, which would take a modern miracle, hey, never know.
Oh yeah, because Clemson upset who last week, 2 weeks ago? Duke. Yeah, Clemson upset Duke. I said, oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of teams. It's still some teams that can get their resume up to get in. They just got to win these games.
Got to win. This right here count. February count now.
Alabama got upset the other night.
Alabama got upset the other night.
They sure did.
Mississippi State, I think.
Now the thing I'm looking at is, I know people talking about Carolina, but Carolina actually, this is the time of the year that they can make a resume builder, even though they're gonna be chump killers.
Yeah, because they got to play Duke again, right?
Yeah, that's the only game they got left. That's tough. Everybody else, they are ahead of because they actually fourth in the ACC, and everybody they play is beneath them.
Well, they play Virginia today. Then in March, they only because you got to play Miami.
They would literally have to win the ACC tournament, I think, to get in.
Yeah, or they would have to upset. They would have to upset Duke. Yeah, it's a lot for it's a lot for North Carolina to be able to get in.
That's it. They got to make a run in the tournament and beat Duke. I mean, 20.
Well,
if they go 20, 21 and 11.
I don't know, Coach. That's a tall task,
but they'll let them in because of the blue blood.
Of course, they'll let them in. Yeah, they'll let them in.
They'll let them slide.
It's three
There's a lot
teams
of
you know that's
teams
going
on
to be
that.
in the tournament, and that's Duke, North Carolina State,
Carolina
Kentucky.
State ain't gonna make it this year.
and Kentucky. Oh, Carolina State not going to make it this year?
No, they struggling.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
No, they fighting, so they not gonna make it this year.
Kentucky didn't make it. They're 17.
Yeah, Kentucky will make it.
Yeah. Now
And
that's
Kansas at 23.
Who is that?
Kansas, they at 23.
Yeah, Kansas has hit a wall somewhere in there. I don't know what is going on with them, but they've hit a wall. Now, can they pick it up? Yeah, but here's a question: would the SEC get 13 teams in?
No, you got Florida, Bama, Auburn. Who else?
Tennessee,
Kentucky.
That's 5.
Oklahoma in there? No,
No, they ain't gonna make it. Texas, maybe.
Oh yeah, Texas. Yeah, Texas.
LSU ain't gonna make it.
LSU ain't gonna make it. I seen them play the other night. They ain't gonna make it.
I see 6 teams so far.
Who else I'm thinking of? Arkansas on
Wow, I
the bubble.
see 8. If they take all the top 25 teams, it'll be 8 SEC teams. 8 of them.
Mississippi State gonna get in.
Yeah, they got who is this right here?
I don't know now. Oklahoma 16-10.
Mississippi State and Mississippi.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got every SEC team basketball program don't got better except Georgia. I mean, look at this, Dante. Mississippi State in the top 25. We can't even sniff the top 25. And you got
how is Mississippi? Oh, they won more games. Okay, never mind. Vandy's 17-9.
They might squeeze in if they don't lose any more games.
They got a nice conference this year.
And they unranked. I don't understand how Vanderbilt's
basketball
unranked.
program that ain't improved in the SEC.
Clemson number 18. Yeah, Alabama number 4. Yeah, Missouri is 20-6.
That's another one. Missouri, they beat Alabama.
Yeah, they beat
Alabama. See, that's 9 because I forgot Missouri. So that's 9 SEC teams.
Yeah. So Alexis said no. Yeah, they're not gonna get 13. They might get 10. If Oklahoma or somebody like that could sneak in, they'll get at least 9 or 10. I don't think they're going, because I don't see anybody getting into those other 3 slots.
Nope. They're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
All these SEC schools in Georgia, man. I guess I'm sorry. If I see this happen, I'm telling my athletic director, look, buddy, I know you got the football program back on point, but I need the basketball program. I mean, because all these other schools, they basketball and football program on point. Alabama up there in the top 5, Tennessee and Auburn, and we can't even sniff the top 25. That's a bad look on our program.
I think Georgia living. I mean, I don't know. I think Georgia. Yeah, they're living on football.
Man,
Alabama started living on back. I mean, now we got to, because we football program. I ain't saying this on life support, but seems like it's leaning towards it.
I don't think the coach Alabama.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna see what he do this next year. I mean, when you taking over a program, I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna reserve really my thinking, because I'm just like, okay, well, he taking over for Nick Saban, and I'm gonna just, this year gonna tell me everything I need to know. So if we don't go to the playoffs this year, I ain't. Yeah, it's time. Yeah.
Oh, if y'all miss the playoffs back to back, following Nick Saban too, you out of there. I can tell you that you are out of there.
Yeah. And if you ain't out of there, your seat is burning. It's burning. But anyway, fellas.
Yeah, you're right. I give him a chance to get it. I give him a chance to get his players up in there, because he really coaching here. Give him a chance to get his players up in there. Let's see what he can do. And then, like I said, in 2 years, if y'all ain't got back to where y'all supposed to be in 2 years, you got to go to boy.
Yeah. But I guess we can move on to You Had It Right, Coach.
Yep. You had the right. You had the right to do what, when, where, why, or how, or who has it. Well, you brought it up, Armani. I'm
I
gonna
go ahead
start
and
with you.
Oh, my bad.
Oh man, I would. Nah, I can't go to that one. I'm gonna be.
You already printed on the Sixers. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm tired of talking about them. They ain't even worth talking about.
You playing
Lakers.
with the Falcons? Oh, Lakers.
I'm gonna say
Oh
Lakers,
no,
man.
that's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
go with the
man.
Falcons. Yeah, with the Falcons got the right.
Actually, no. I got you one. I got one.
Yeah.
What we just talked about. Oh, actually, no, I can't go with that one because it ain't really close to college football season. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Falcons, y'all have the right. The scouting combine is coming up. I don't want to see y'all nowhere near no offensive players. I don't want to see y'all near wide receivers, quarterbacks running out. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you going to watch Cam Ward throw, or going to watch Shedeur Sanders throw, or going to see what's his name catch the football, the wide receiver from Texas. Listen, what you need to be at, you know where you need to be at? We just talked about them. Athens. That's where you need to be at. You need to be in Athens watching one of the Walkers pass rush, or better yet, watching Malachi Starks run some DB drills. Y'all need to be in Athens all scouting day, all pro day. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to see y'all nowhere near.
Just go to UGA pro day. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want to see y'all to somebody from Nebraska who we don't know, somebody from Oklahoma we don't know. I'm not saying Oklahoma don't put on no athletes. There's no shade, but listen, just stay in it. Just stay right there. You right there, 2 hours away. Boom, go. Watch somebody rush the passing. Watch some drills. Stay away from the wide receivers and quarterbacks. Because no. You know what you need to do. You have the right to look at defensive players for the draft this year. Please, and thank you sincerely, an upset Falcons fan that wants a top 10 defense.
Red.
All right, Lakers. You got the Nuggets tonight. They've been your Achilles heel the past few years. Yeah, you got the Nuggets in Denver too. So, Bron, I know you dropped 40 the other night, but I may need another 40 again. Luka, you didn't play the other night, so you better be ready. I need at least 20 from you tonight, Luka. You ain't scored 20 since you've been on the team. So I need 20 from you. LeBron, I need your game. Austin, you got to come ready. Vanderbilt, my defensive players, y'all got to come ready. We got this. This is the biggest game of the season right here, because this is going to tell us where we are as a team. All these other teams, I'm not worried about, but the Nuggets have been our Achilles heel the last 2 years, and LeBron, Luka, Austin, y'all got to show up tonight. You got to show up, and you got to be ready to compete, because we in 5th place now. You don't want to fall too far back, because I ain't trying to deal with that play-in this year. So the Lakers, you got the right to show up tonight and get this win.
All right.
Yeah, they got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the right. Let's see. There's several people on the list. Top 25 teams in college basketball. Today, they got some good matchups. It's resume day. You had a right to build your resume with big wins, or you can drop your resume with big losses. It's up to you. I mean, I think a lot of them got home games this week, so we gonna see. I'm looking at the matchups now. Right now, Tennessee is struggling.
Yeah, I'm watching that. And Texas A&M.
Mississippi State, Louisville, Texas Tech, Wisconsin. I didn't know they were that good. And number 11. Whoa.
Wisconsin's good. Yeah, they got a good team.
Everybody drinking the whiskey, I see. All right. So you have a right to build on your resume. It's getting close to that bracketology, and March Madness is coming up. As a matter of fact, our next show next Saturday is going to be March the 1st. So time to get your resumes together, because they're going to start picking soon, and it's going to be the usual gripes. We should have been in because we were, and we should have, and we could have. So we will see. Oh yeah, we forgot about Texas A&M, number 7 in the country.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Another team.
they might get 10-11. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a foot race to the end to see who gonna get who. I mean, who gonna get drafted in it? But so we will see. Everything gonna come up. We gonna see who decides who gets picked. Somebody gonna get left out. I hate to tell them somebody gonna get left out, but hey, that's college basketball.
Yeah, it's college basketball. We'll see. We will see.
They keep adding all these teams to the tournament and still folks getting left out. So
Yeah,
they're gonna have 100 teams in there.
All right, y'all. That's the show for today.
We made it.
We went through,
We
made it through. Get out and watch some
show.
basketball. If it's not too cold, get out and enjoy these sunny days.
It is
Really,
cold.
next week gonna be the week because it's gonna be really it's gonna be a little warm next week. So,
I hope so. That's my birthday weekend. I hope so.
uh-oh. Call the federales.
All right. I needed to warm up a little bit. I ain't trying to be out there shivering.
That's all right. You can handle it.
It's getting up to 50 today, so that's good.
Okay. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. Holla.
Peace.